My mom wasn't very loving, she wasn't very caring. And my mom never sat me down and talked to me about very many things at all, so I had to learn things on my own. I got pregnant when I was 17. I think I was around 23 weeks pregnant. My dad forced me to have an abortion. I felt that me doing this, I could never be forgiven for it, and I was probably going to go to hell for murdering this baby. That's when things started going downhill. The drugs controlled me in every aspect. I wasn't myself. What I was trying to do was to cover up the pain from my past and to escape the present because I didn't have any hope for the future. I felt really ashamed of myself, and I couldn't forgive myself for what I did having the abortion and forgive myself for leaving my children. I just walked off one day, and I didn't go back. And then I looked up, and it was 10 years later. I wondered what they were doing all the time, and for 10 years, I just destroyed myself. I was homeless. I slept in abandoned buildings. I remember I tried to go to treatment like 15 times. I couldn't do it. I was trying to kill myself slowly. My life would have been taken away from me without any hope of any kind of future. I didn't think I had any kind of future. When I got to Serenity, I hadn't been treated well in so long that I had my guard up. I had walls built up so high, and it took me about a year to start letting people in. It meant a lot to me to see Miss Cynthia pour into me and to help me with the healing. And I was really surprised by the love that they showed me, because I had never really received that. They offered classes for me, drug-related classes, life skills classes, class Bible studies. They offered a way for me to sit down and talk through my problems. I took all the information that they gave me because I was going to get back out in the world, and I wanted as many tools as possible to handle the temptation that comes along with leaving here, because I was here for 20 months and I was protected when I was here, and I felt really safe, and it allowed me to heal from the inside out. God has changed my life. I have a relationship with someone who has took me out of the gutter, and he helped me to become this woman that I've always wanted to be. And it's because of him that I'm here where I'm at now. And Miss Cynthia had made the comment when I was a client here that she would hire me. And so I took her up on it. For the most part, these ladies didn't know who I was. All they knew was I used to be in the program here. So I sat them down and went to talking about my story. And I kind of wanted them to feel, I know exactly what lives you guys have lived because I've lived it. And so I started crying, telling them, and then they started crying. I accomplished things that I didn't think I would ever accomplish. I'm sober. I have a relationship with my children. I have a relationship with my father. Being here allowed me to be able to reach out to them and be a different person. Now, my mom tells me, I love you. It feels great. It feels great because I've always just wanted that from her. And that's why I'm trying to be such a good mother to my kids. Even though I didn't get to see them for 10 years, my daughter is very loving, and she's very forgiving, and she's forgiven me. And I try to tell her I love her from the bottom of my heart every single day, because I want her to know that. This program is one of the best programs I've ever experienced. This is not a drug rehab. This is a place where you heal.